Alright, we find ourselves at the end of part 2 of 2017, Partners in Pause Zootopia season. One last chapter to take a look at here, chapter number 6, Marsh Market. Plenty of racing to do, so we'll get ourselves started. Alright, so first race here is Zootopia Grand Prix, classic race, win and activate 8 manual boosts.
Let's gear up for some fun!
Yeah.
Hooray!
I didn't have anyone in particular race with it, so I like Mickey. Just need to keep count of those manual boosts.
Stay out of my way.
Time for a flight of fancy. I'll see you at the finish line real soon.
One. Two. Three. Four. 5. 6. 7. 8. Now let's actually take the stairs. Need to take the shortcut, so I fell a little bit behind there. That I was crashing into everything I could. Crashing wherever I want, yeah! Speedstorm! When I played it, it's been a while. How's everything? Going alright there, electronics. Appreciate you dropping by there this morning. Welcome, happy Friday. We're just finishing up the Partners in Pause Zootopia season here. It's the last week. Right now, continuing on with stage number 2, Big City Trail, Ball Challenge, win, slide on grind pipes for at least 4 seconds. Okay.
Mess with the shepherdess, you get the crook.
This is a lot of pressure.
How's that, Porky?
It's really happening!
How's your Friday looking? Doing alright? Anything fun going on for the weekend?
I can handle this.
Drive safely, everyone.
Good luck, everyone. Ooh, this is high.
Started early. Trying to lay out of this track well enough. The grind rail on this side here. They're crashing into me. Still hard lock you out? Yeah, they can. It's actually not been twice so bad this season compared to, that's surprising, compared to some of the other ones we've done in the past. Yeah, they start off easy enough with the first chapter. You usually have a pretty broad range of racers you're able to take in with you, but chapter 6 is the oof. I needed to ride on that. That's my bad. Actually, need to be on that grind rail. The fog distracted me. I think there's actually a grind rail here on the left too. Alright, skip last time, so once again was using his unique boost. keep myself off balance, so I ride on a little bit slower. Gives me more time. So that's I'm getting rated on that distance traveled. Four seconds isn't actually too much. Just a little less fun for me. We'll keep going here to stage number 3, Digital World, last one standing. Win and dash into opponents 8 times.
What do you think we'll see today?
I'll go with you.
Speechless. I can hardly blame you.
A couple of early mid-season characters. Remember Hades and Gaston were the first ones I unlocked that way during the or Aladdin season. Then they usually had like a dedicated special event, a little special event section, and you'd unlock a new racer, which in that case was Jafar, and then they would always have a free character you get from going through the season tours, which in that case was Aladdin. They're the only ones that were. I think even Jasmine has still got shards and stuff that way. It's the only one that at the time that was ever. There was always only one character, which is usually the epic one that was locked behind the season pass. I need to actually crash into people. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4. I think that was 5, 6. Oh, come on, I was ahead of them. Come on. Seven. It's called that 8. Now I have to actually, survive Prix. Slow again. Thankfully they have a tendency to drive off the track pretty willy-nilly here. Goodness. That's when I stopped with that pass required real money. Slap in the face. Like 2 seasons, yeah. After the Mermaid season, that sounds right. Had, I think, 1 season box token because they let you spend your premium currency to buy. Like I said, it varies from season to season here. All the old racers, and they're like, it used to be fun. The gameplay is still decent, that part I'm not mad at, but yeah, it's just a lot less, like I said, lucrative, I guess, playing for a free-to-play. Alright, we'll continue along here to stage number 4, Imagination Race, classic. Win the race and stay in a slipstream for at least 20 seconds. 20 seconds, okay.
Well, I guess we're really doing this. Okay.
Yeah, it's less rewarding. Like I said, it's one of those more particular when, like I said, a new season you get like a half dozen characters added instead of one or two.
First one there gets a parade, right?
And some of that literally is just in their own workflow difference. Or they're like, we have 3 characters separated within 2 different seasons, different halves, and then we have the 2 mid-season characters that we also add during the course of those particular seasons, which still makes up a decent collection. So usually altogether 5 new characters in a given season, but now it's themed around the same group that the way they used to be. And like I said, not all accessible through the same paths the way they used to be. Accessible via completely different avenues that each one of them requires you to put money into. First half of the season pass I'd have to put money into, and have to put some money into the Tails event, or at the very least have enough of the stockpile of premium currency to roll the boxes, and you have to repeat that process for the second half of the season for the gold pass, and then as well for the Tails event. Instead of just picking up one pass at the start of the season and be done with it. Like Ralph's nice set of races there. Yeah, it's for the type of grinding that one can often do with like gacha games and all the similar mobile games. There really isn't that much that you have to put into the game to make decent progress, at least for like the regular special event stuff. Most of the racing I do is here on Friday mornings when they have the new season tour stuff. Otherwise, typically get up in the morning on my other regular morning stuff out of the way, then like I said, a brief hour doing some of the little daily things, get some extra racer boosts, get some extra time trial stuff knocked in, and there you go. Yeah, it is what it is. There was another racing game I've worked on called Asphalt 9. I had played that quite an awful lot. It was actually one of the first few games that was streaming here, but that wound up going that way from the way the game was to start, and then how the game continued to develop over the years. It just kind of became too much due to a similar combination of a lot of the monetary elements, because they didn't originally have a racer pass, and that got added down the road, and then a lot of the different special events like the Grand Prix and stuff all started to become pay to win functions. So unless you were buying extra blueprints and stuff to really upgrade the vehicles, we're never going to make progress in those sorts of events. The other Drive Syndicate ones and whatnot became impossible after certain roadblocks. They can get through the first somewhat chapters, but you literally can't get any further unless you put money into it. And that became the standard operating procedure for pretty much every event. So you go from regularly doing all the old daily challenges and special events and unlocking new cars left and right to I can't even unlock anything unless I start putting money into the game. It's like just lost all the fun for me. When the whole thing that I enjoyed was unlocking new content, and I can't do that anymore, then there wasn't much for me to do in the game any longer. Then I had Speedstorm, so I picked that up afterwards. Actually right around the same time. Alright, so keep going here to stage number 5. Paradise, color match race, win 14. Ads.
You can trust me. Try and stop me.
Not the only such free-to-play game I've had drop over the years. Shooter game, Paladins, that we played quite a lot of, but developers eventually stopped supporting the Switch version, so I can't play that anymore. And then Smite was when they also quit doing anything with the Switch version. Of course, then they started developing Smite 2, so then it became a back burner even further. I think the speed pads, so that's definitely not an issue. Nope, I pretty much just play on the Switch. Do have the download on my phone though, so occasionally I'll dabble with that if there's like certain events or multiplayer challenges or whatnot that I just need to do some grinding on, and I didn't feel like having to do that on the TV. I don't enjoy racing on the mobile version as much because obviously the controls on a mobile touchscreen are very different from a controller, and I don't have a fancy controller for my phone yet. It'd be the only game I'd use it for, so it's not much point in the investment. But it's nice because I can still do some of those. Even sometimes I'll play that on that in the morning just to do some of the regular morning challenges. Like, yep, racer boost, yep, supercharge boost, yep, just kind of knock those off. It'll take me about 15, 20 minutes to do some of those sometimes. The game actually loads up a lot faster on the mobile version than the Switch version, so get done either way. Yeah, like, let's play Call of Duty. How can you replay Call of Duty? How? I guess if you just really get used to playing on a device like that, then some of the controls become more intuitive. Alright, so keep going here. Stage number 6, our mystery race. Got some crew shards there for Nick Wilds there, remember. Race shards for both Pete and Meg we do not need. Some for Ham and Zeus. Got some for Mr. Big. I can use those.
You can trust me.
Still have one more race I need to do with Eve, so I'll try to finish that off here, and after that, it doesn't really matter who I race with.
Try not to fail.
It does have a truck drive mode, so again, for some of the more simple racing, it works just as well. But if you're trying to do some really competitive online multiplayer, not an ideal way to do it. One, do the second one. Let's see what we got. Alright, finished up that challenge finally. Won this thing, dude.
All hail the Pumpkin King!
Usually race with Donald because he has one of the higher point bonuses from any of the racers I have. I'm gonna work through the mystery races pretty quickly. Boom! Alright. Halfway done. And keep yourselves moving here to stage number 7, the Howler Circuit, Cross Grace, win, activate 12 drift moves. Can you do that? You betcha.
Now this is a party.
Time to slide.
Ah, that was gonna last just a bit longer there. I do like the boost it gets from the using his ability in Supercharge. Some characters just get like a max speed increase, which is fine too, if it's slightly less efficacious, because unless you're already going at a pretty decent clip, kind of straight away or whatnot, then you're not going to get the from it very well. Alright, we're back here to stage number 8, North Mountain, Fog Challenge, win and stay in the slipstream for these 5 seconds. Back here a little bit. Just been working on getting Bo Peep up to her supercharge level, so it's about halfway there on the charms that I need. Just because I don't race with Hortensia very often. Jack has supercharge level for her too, but I don't accumulate enough shards to get her up to level 50 to really start working on that.
Just like steering a ship, right?
Try and keep up.
Yep. Some actually even have their own unique passive skills, which I kind of like some of those characters better just because they add an additional layer of uniqueness. Oops, beyond just I need to learn the slipstream. I was getting ahead of myself. Used to trying to race like a normal person. But they still have all their classic unique skills and whatnot. Sir. Flower barrier that she uses. Carl there with his dog. Oh, really? I just slipstream at least for the first lap, so I can worry about racing normal the second lap. So for instance, they added characters from Zootopia here for this season. One of those is Flash Sophomore, so he actually has a passive ability that makes him immune to stun effects, which is pretty nice for racing, and you don't have to worry about getting crashed out by people's weapon skills and whatnot. But it also passively reduces his overall max speed. DMV there, so he practices a lot of safe driving, so that's kind of his whole shtick as far as having that as his passive ability. I'll get my face. And Carl there's dog, for instance, is actually a passive ability. He races alongside him and it's sent out to target the Siren first. It did, I saw that on X last night. That was Japan only, so it didn't get announced with our Nintendo Direct thing. It's disappointing. It didn't have the N64 games though. It was like 5 or 6 Super Nintendo era ones and some of the older NES and Game Boy Color era ones were all part of it. It was quite a hefty number of games over, but I'm less familiar with a lot of those except for the very first Super Nintendo one, because most of them were never released outside Japan. And then the 2 N64 ones, but makes those weren't part of the collection, which is disappointing. Just the pixel ones, not 3D ones. That's an interesting game series anyway. Alright, so we continue along here to stage number 9. Destruction Chaos for objects. Win the race for 9 aero stunts.
The seas are mine.
Ah, you're a little bit too low, never mind.
Good.
That's like Rizzler a little bit better. But this was the Incredibles race I needed to finish up that challenge here. Convenient enough to do aero stunts.
Cheating is strictly forbidden. Remember that.
Played route. There you go. Before COVID, yeah. It changed everything. Board games are one of those things that are like a lot growing up, but the types of board games we play a little different. Family board games and whatnot. I usually had a lot of people around to play some of the more complicated strategy board games and stuff like that. I always thought they were kind of neat, seeing like the Barnes and Noble and whatnot. That'd be kind of cool to check out, but they're not a lot of fun to play with only 2 people. So I stick with video games. Even a lot of that's changed obviously over the years from when I was a younger man, young boy, and whatnot, playing all the local co-op things to the heavy shift obviously to online multiplayer. Guess the other players' reactions. This is true. There is a lot to be said about that. Just the same, like I said, with the online versus local co-op and whatnot. Very different feel. It's also a lot easier to deal with people that try to, cheat the system or in some way. They're like, hey, cut that out. It's easier to call out someone that's in the room versus in an online environment. It's like, they're doing something shady, but I can't put my finger on it. Is what it is. Oddly an important part of the game, yeah, especially because you're trying to be themed with each of the different groups that you're represented in, so like, ha ha ha, I truly am. The Diary of Birds, or whichever group you happen to be a part of. I also find it stressful, but you find a lot of stuff that way. Like the aforementioned online multiplayer. Alright, stage 10 here, under construction, color match, win, and use manual boost for at least 30 seconds.
Warning. I've never felt much incentive to knew it.
the kind of game I'd be curious just to grab the expansion content for no other reason than the could use them and have access to the other DLC characters, as it were. But it's not a game I would honestly play frequently enough to warrant the practicality of it. Right, if it was a regular weekend activity, then by all means, having the extra variance to the game would improve the experience, but once in a blue moon, not so much. Yeah, especially if you play with people who really know the game, so that there's a lot more to the strategy as far as decisions that you make or don't make. Because even with playing with Root for the first time, there was a lot of times where you go like, I want to do such and such a thing, but I know as soon as I do that then he'll use his four spokes ability there to immediately revolt against that location, so I don't want to put too much investment there, knowing that he has the ability to pull that off the drop of a hat. So sometimes strategy works out, sometimes it doesn't. We were literally down to the last turn when we had played, and he ended up pulling it out right at the very end. If he hadn't, I was going to do it the next turn. So time was had by all. I felt I did better in the game compared to what I've done frequently with like the Terraforming Mars dice game there, where I always keep coming in dead last. And not even like close third place, is like good halfway to the next closest person. It's like, I don't like doing wrong, but I'm clearly not good at this game. Lots of duplicates. But they did have some extra shards there for Bo Peep. The other ones, so collect those if you can. We'll keep ourselves going here to stage number 11. Do the treasure run, last one standing. Win and slide on grind pipes for at least 4 seconds. Among Us Beanie, sweet. Down there somewhere. Thank you. I remember the grind pipes while I'm going along. Now we looking sus.
Time for a flight of fancy.
It's actually a pretty easy stage to do for the grind rails. They have a really long one here straight down the middle of the track. And obviously with it being umpteen laps for a last one standing race, there shouldn't be any problem being able to finish that off. There it goes. Let's see. That should activate the boost from it. Much more effective when there are people around. Okay. That one activates faster than the charge one. You salvaged it. Jump straight forward instead of sideways there.
That was inspirational!
Alright, so moving on here, stage number 12. Under the jungle, follow the leader, win, and drift for at least 20 seconds.
I'll be your hero.
Say, I think you're a bit too far low in level there.
On my
Or
arm.
unlocked, but too low in level.
Goodness, it's rather loud. I wonder which way I ought to go.
They've doomed themselves already. It's done. Your prince commands you.
Time that a little better, but that's alright.
They didn't stand a chance.
Alright, to that first benchmark there. We're on stage number 13 now. Downtown Rush, single skill. Win, activate 8 manual boost.
Shall we kick up our heels?
Thanks for race with our tendency a little bit earlier, so
Ready for a race.
I should probably race with Prince Eric a few times here too.
My whole life has been leading up to this moment.
Will?
Isn't this great? Fresh air, the wind in your face.
One,
Okay.
two. As long as you do 2 a lap, you're good to go. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 7, 8. Nice race. Got him.
That was amazing.
Who wants to be the guy in last place getting dunked on by a guy in first? Tendrils go there. And grab a rewards box. Some extra race shards there. I think Hannah's actually going to be one of the free characters the upcoming car season. I mentioned it was her and Olaf. First and second half of the season there. And we'll keep going here. Stage number 14, our mystery race. Got some more crew shards, race shards there. Up for grabs again. Nothing I need. They're both maxed out essentially too.
Oh, I'm gonna win this.
Let's use our imaginations.
Zoom night.
I won't let you down. Honor to the Lee family.
Blow that some more. Was up, so I was just gonna drive under it. See what else we can get.
I won't go easy on any of
This is sort of like a horse carriage. I'm going to win. Just watch.
Stone my way through. And keep going here to stage number 15, Skull Cove, class brace, win, use 4 unique skills. Okay.
Here there be monsters. Raise your colors.
This is pirate stage.
The grid is live. Time to initiate the challenge.
We're good and lost now.
Nothing yet. One.
Take a walk.
Two.
What are you looking at?
Three. There we go. Right. Rewards box here. You need more shards for Calhoun though, so take those. And keep yourselves moving now to stage number 16. Siren Cove Speedway, Fog Challenge, win, activate 8 manual boosts. Okay.
I have our list of potential disasters ready. I got this.
It was good to be prepared.
I'm so glad I'm wearing my
Belts on, everyone.
One. Gonna jump over that side. Get faster, but two. And that's to drop behind me, just so that that's a build nitro again. Yeah. Stop. Three. Four. Five. 6. Alright, do a second checkpoint here. And continue on to stage number 17, Frosting Heights Circuit, last one standing. When use manual boost for these 30 seconds. Straightforward.
I consider myself a rather...
I may like to relax. All right.
I haven't raced with blue here yet.
Everyone's got a weakness.
Don't expect me to go easy on you.
Let me at 'em. Solid. That's it. Oh, yeah. Time to get loose.
Let's do my. Stop. Not on purpose. Frozen chill.
Not too shabby. Sure. Easy.
Stay back there, Frozen.
Oh man, this is really living.
Alright. Next stage, number 18, Holiday Run, single skill race. Win, use 9 backward skills. Straightforward.
Remember, take what you can.
I
Yeah,
do
too
know
well.
how to make an entrance.
Like sail.
Check.
Don't nobody cheat now.
I'm on the case. I mean,
You'll always remember this is the day that Captain Jack Sparrow won a thing.
Actually, not a box on there I can get. Doesn't matter now, it's a single lap race, but I think I've only done 3 so far, so pretty light item box wise, to be honest. Halfway done. Okay. Alright. 7, 8, 9. That's kind of goofy.
Must be on the winning side, eh?
Didn't have that many item boxes in the stage. Made it work. Alright, so next stage is number 19. But we'll have to skip past that because that requires us having the mid-season character there, Yzma, get unlocked, so this thing for us to work on. We can keep going here to stage number 20. Follow circuit, single skill race, win and use 12 skills. Yep.
I'm not technically a racer,
Now wreck it.
but I think I'm pretty. No problemo.
I think I know all the local traffic.
Drive safe out there. Woo! Eyes on the prize.
Use fast up there. Four skills a lap. Alright, next stage, number 21. Shifting gears, follow the leader, win, go through 8 speed pads.
Who's got 2 thumbs and 5,000 speeding
And
tickets?
then it's not anywhere near that again.
We're supposed to
Close-ish.
Come on, let's
I
do
don't think I
this.
have enough shards here up to all the way to 38 though. It's fine. So it's nice that I have the option here,
I am professional.
rather than say the Yzma stage there where it's Yzma or nothing.
What's known as an insurance risk?
Oh,
Oh, it's so ashamed.
that was me.
Exaggerated.
Just curious if there's more speed pads down here. Ew.
Yes. Let's make
Let's see. I swear they do that on purpose. Marsh didn't activate his invincibility there fast enough. Shots there for Ralph and Randall. Alright, keep going here. Station number 22, Scare Floor, Blowing Habit's Grace, win, and perform 9 aerial stunts.
If you can dream it, you can do it. Let's put on a show.
My conquest has begun.
Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Missed him there. Oops. Sorry, I didn't notice the slipper in the middle of the road. Sick tricks all day. Doing pretty well there. Still.
This is a dream come true.
Plenty more where that came from. Alright, next stage, 23, Cup Runners, Classic Race, win, 9 charge skills.
I take
Drop
my
the game.
duty very serious. I'm gonna wreck it.
Yeah! Said the thing. Ah!
Drive safe out there. And now, how do we stop this thing? Oh, I am gonna win a medal.
One to start with. 2. 3. Not those cards. I just knew there are more item boxes down this way, so. Nowhere there. I can't grab those currently. Not charge skill, but easier for me to use. Crash through the cards.
I'm gassy, okay?
And then we'll move down here, stage number 24. Joyride circuit, club match race, win, dash into opponents 11 times. We'll try.
I'm deciding my own future.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good to go to race the normal person here. Boost didn't carry me across that way anticipated. Alright. 20 shards there for Nick Wild. That's what we really need. And keep ourselves going here to stage number 25. Find Street Vortex, Classic Race, win, stay in Slipstream for at least 20 seconds.
Oh, I assure you, my intentions are strict. Time has come.
It's hard to ride a slipstream with someone when they drive so crazy. Thanks, Wally. Come on. Getting up on me there. Really great jump take. It's a really awkward turn to do that. So I really don't. Alright, stage number 26 now. Mystery race. More crew shards there. Race shards for Calhoun and Stitch. Close to Calhoun there.
There's more than one way to live forever.
All death working here again. It sounds like Donald.
Time to start the show!
Sorry, don't know what I was doing there. Oh, very awkward. Great coins.
I hope everyone stays very safe.
This is where the real work begins.
Phew. We'll see what we can do here with stage number 27 now. Return to the village, floating objects, wind, stay in the air for at least 9 seconds.
Don't worry, I've got this place wired. Let me at
Nope,
'em.
he's a good choice.
Let's see what you're made of.
Woo! Eyes on the prize.
There's not even a remote chance I won't win. No fair.
Hard to reach over. Over there. There we go. It's a tall jump there.
Good boy. Of course I won.
Alright, approaching the end here. Next stage number 28, we'll have to get past as well. So once again, we'll need to have ease unlocked, which we're not. There are some Jack Skellington shards there as well as a dark color for someone to unlock. Might be able to move along to stage number 29 though. Underworld race, color match race, win, use 9 charge skills.
Warning!
Get Genie here upgraded to 45 though.
Looking good.
3, 4, and
Race car
5.
runway, here I come. Oh yeah.
This will probably be our last race, most likely.
Mickey Mouse is in the house.
First place, here I come.
Okay, everybody, on 3. Psych!
One charge skill. As part of having that as his skills allows him to generate even more skills to charge. That drift real well.
Upsy daisy.
Alright. An extra rewards box there. Shards with Queen of Hearts. Nice. Truck color for Flash. This is box credit. Great coins. And like I said, brings us to our last stage here. We're at 30. We need to have Flash unlocked. We don't, and at level 40. Nobody stops us at the very end of the challenge here, but we do have one of those fancy new frames, I think. And then, of course, a large chunk of shards for both Nick and for Eeyore there. I don't need the Eeyore shards, but still a nice healthy chunk there to get the character unlocked and leveled up. We'll still have a few more races there to finish off the mystery races for chapters 5 and 6, but otherwise takes us to the end of the Zootopia season here, so we'll pop back in here next week, start off a brand new season, season 18. I think it's the Piston Cup. We're going to get to explore some new races there with the cars. This is Pixar's theme season there. So, should be fun. Forward to that here in the upcoming weeks.